Hello everyone, welcome back. In this lecture, we will see how we can use conditions for any change we are doing. Currently, in the previous lectures, we have seen all the changes we were doing was applying to everyone, right? But we can make conditions for all these logics we have done till now. So for example, when we are adding the address, okay, so there are two types. One is for three types: domicile, home address, and residence tax address. Currently, there is no default for this. So, for example, we want to do, if the country is United States, default the type to domicile, and if, for example, if there is any other country, default the type to some other type. Okay, so how we do that? Let us do this in the Visual Builder Studio. We click here on the page, edit page in Visual Builder Studio. Already have it open here. So we have to make sure we are in the Express tab, and we will click Configure Fields and Regions. We will create new rule. So we will say type default USA address, just to show you the demo. Okay, so now we will do first the default. So we will go into the address, and type we will make it to, for example, if it is United States, we want to make it to let's suppose we want to make it to type is domicile. Okay, for the sake of demo. Okay, so we'll select domicile. Done. So now what we have done, we have defaulted the type to domicile, but when we have to do it, we have to add the condition here. Okay, so we will click here in the conditions, click edit, and here you have different variables from which you can choose. So for example, our requirement was if the country, we will remove this user roles now. I will come to it when we use to all and any. So for example, right now we have country, and if it is United States, done. Now what it is saying, if the country is equal to United States, do this thing, show field only with overridden values, change the type to default to domicile. Okay, and let us add one more rule also. If it is, for example, France, type default. If it is France, then we will default to some other type. So if it is, for example, country is France, then we will default to for example, home address. Okay, so we will say home address. Okay, done. So now we have two rules. One is if it is United States, we will remove the rows here. If it is United States, default it to domicile when adding a new address, and if it is France, we will remove here. If it is France, we will change the default type to home address. So let's run it, preview it, our changes. It will open up the new page. We will see the changes we have done. So we'll try to add new address record and see our logic. So we will add a new address record. Okay, so now right now it's United States, so type is domicile, right? For example, let me select any other country. If we select Afghanistan, see, type is gone, nothing, because we did not select for any other one. So if we select France, now you can see type is defaulted to home address. And if we select United States, type is defaulted to domicile. The logic we have written here. Okay, and if we select any other country, for example, Albania, the default will be nothing, because we did not add any logic. So that's how we use conditions here to make our rules, business rules, as per the conditions. So now in the conditions, You can add one or more condition in the same condition. For example, let us go here. It is saying United States, right? We can add, make, for example, only do it for if the user role is, for example, only do it for the line managers. So if the user role is line manager, and I'm just giving you an example, it does not make sense, but I'm giving you an example. We can add more than one conditions in the same rule. So if the user role is line manager and he is selecting the United States, then do this default. And what is the purpose of all and any? All is like and any is like or. So if we select all, that means all these condition needs to be met before to make this change in the business rule. And or any means if any of the condition is selected, then do this change. So all is like and any is like or. Okay. And plus this is also you can do a lot of things here in this condition. Being a technical consultant, you can see in the design mode, you can assign the variables, you can write the code, if and switch, lot of things. You can create arrays. It's like a big you can do includes, pop, but this is more related to the technical people. And also they can write the code here. If you have the complex logic of the condition, the technical people can write the code here as well for the condition. So here you need the technical consultant, but the purpose of this course and the lecture is for the functional consultants who can do the basic stuff inside the Visual Builder Studio. So I just wanted to give you the highlight how we can do the business rules as per the condition and how we can use the conditions. So this is the purpose of condition. I hope it's clear to you now. I will see you in the next lecture. Thank you.